Good morning, YouTube. We're back on the job. The sun's out, we're in good spirits.
Good morning, I've had a shave.
He's had a shave. Are you fresh today?
Very, very fresh. Very fresh.
He's got to go to the dentist this morning. He's in a lot of pain with that, so we'll have to see what happens there.
I'm talking like a left.
He's talking like he's already been and they've already numbed his mouth because his abscess is getting bigger. It's popped, hasn't it?
Popped last night, yeah. I swallowed it. Swallowed some of the stuff, so I was up all night with a bad belly. Stomach ache. Jack Daniels was playing havoc in my brain. So I was just gone completely.
And last night, first live, support's very good.
Yes.
So thank you very much for the support.
Love it.
And Scott's extended version of the Drunken Live show.
That won't happen again. Sorry. I was just a bit excited. We'll only go live if people want us to go live. If people ask for it and we've actually got something we can talk about. No point in just chatting rubbish. It's pointless, isn't it?
Right.
Seems a bit.
So let's have a look at the ground today. It says wet, however, it says it's supposed to be 50% chance of rain now. It's in a raining. So yeah. Yeah, so the plan today is carry on moving all them rocks, get all this weed band, get some stone round on it, make it a decent workable area so we can get the mixer and stuff on there. Scott's he's going to stay a bit cleaner till about 9 o'clock so he can go off to the dentist. So he's going to widen these holes for this rebar and then perhaps get them blown out and fixed.
Yeah. What we're doing here now with this rebar is we've got 16mm diameter rebar. We've already gone through with a 7mm, 10, 12, 16mm, and now we want the hole to be a touch bigger than the actual size of the diameter of the rebar. Reason being, because it's too tight now and we want a couple of mil bigger, so we're going to go with an 18mm so we can actually get the chem fix in and we can actually move it about and get the chem fix around the bar. Because if we don't do that, then it'll just be too tight and there won't be enough chem fix around it. And then we'll actually be able to manoeuvre the rod a little bit to make sure it's nice and straight in the hole.
Very nice. And there's a good few, well, every block we've got them, haven't we?
And all I'm doing now is because I know that the depth of my holes is 300mm. I'm going to measure down from the top of the drill bit down to 300mm. I'm going to mark it off with a little band of tape. And then I know then where my depth stop is. So I'm just going to go 300mm, mark it there with my finger. Just basic principle, really. You know. You know.
And then the wall will be going on there. So all them rods will be in. They're all marked, so we're not going to have to mess around trying to make sure the blocks are going to fit over, because we put all the blocks in line first.
Dry fit.
We dry fitted them all, marked all the centres of the blocks.
We're having one rod per block. So there's going to be plenty of support in it. And we've decided that we're going 6i.
Yeah, so basically that there.
The top of there, where
the top of that block, so we can try. We're hoping to get most of this level without having to have another step up. So the reason why we're going so extreme with this wall and making sure we put in rebar every block.
Belt and braces, you just can't afford it to slip because of the problem that we've already had with this wall being so close. I mean, there was millimeters in this wall, and that's the reason why the customer wanted us to sort this out. So we dug down the side of it, as you already know, underpinned that to the other footing, got a nice good trench in, mass filled it with concrete and steel, and then cut away the block that was actually there. So if it still did move a touch, then we've got plenty of room. It's never going to go.
Do you think that footing's ever going to move?
That footing is bound metal.
That's never going to move.
It's got 2 sheets of...
And with having such a mass that's going to be filled behind the wall, it's just giving it extra protection.
Do it right once, You won't have to come back to it.
We don't want to come back in 6 months and the customers say the wall's leaning. So that's the plan. So we'll get a bit of footage throughout the day, bit of progress updates, and when that wall comes down, we'll show you the draper in action, because people are asking to see how it works and how it performs, but we'll let you know because we've only used it once.
Yeah.
So
He's just
job's
turned
good.
up.
And he won't smile at me. I think it's gone. Is it gone? Don't tell me it's gone. Oh my god.
The worst pain I've ever felt. Oh, I nearly passed out. Literally. I nearly
it that
passed
bad?
out. It was that bad. Yeah, never felt pain like it in my life.
Do you not numb your mouth?
Yeah, but because there was an abscess on the tooth, because there was an infection there,
Has it popped the abscess?
but because there was an infection there, it kind of cancels. He said it kind of cancels the treatment out.
The anaesthetic,
4
like?
times. He put the needle in my gum, and he was on me. He pulled the tooth. He started rummaging around, and it was just grinding.
Oh man.
It was grinding in my mouth, and I went, "You're gonna have to," I went, "No, you need to stop a minute." It was that painful. The woman was holding my head. He'd got his hand on my forehead, and he was just going like that.
What did he do? Just have a pair of pliers?
Pair of pliers, and he just went, and it snapped from the gum, and he just pulled it straight out.
There's a massive root on it.
I didn't even see it. He chucked it straight in the sharps bin. I said, "Can I have my tooth?" He went, "It's in the sharps bin." I was like, "You didn't even ask me." £2 for a new tooth.
You kidding?
No.
What? Because it's gold?
Yeah, I could have one on the NHS. One of the white ones, but it'll go discoloured. I said,
So what you having?
"I want to go on, really." In 3 months.
Whose wedding is it on Saturday?
Darren G.
Oh my god, you can't walk around. Oh man, that's howling.
Yeah. He said,
Smile for the photo.
he said,
Oh my god.
he said that you're lucky that you've kept your tooth this long. He said, because I can remember when you were a little boy and you came in when you'd ran in the bin.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
That's the first time you chipped it,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
about 25 years ago. I split my tooth in half, and he put a crown over the top of it, veneer over the top of it, and he says you've done brilliant, keep that tooth for this long, but the tooth was dead. The root,
Right, it wasn't grey though, was it?
no. When he took an X-ray, he said that tooth, you can see, he can see it on the X-ray or whatever. He said that tooth is dead, but the abscess, it exploded. Oh man, horrendous.
Look at his face.
All the side of my face is all numb.
Yeah, it's all dropped.
Yeah, I've got nerve damage, full nerve damage. It felt like.
Did you have a fag when you came out?
Straight away. Straight away. Yeah, and I went down the road with the fag, and I took it out, and there was all blood on the fag end. I had to go home and get a yoghurt.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did Nat say?
She laughed. Well, she didn't at first. I was nearly crying. Well, I got tears in my eyes. It was that bad.
Was it?
Yeah, it was that bad. Yeah, I was absolutely so much pain. I said to him, I said, I've got quite an high pain threshold. I said, it's very unlike me. I would have just grinned it and just watched it, but it was that painful. I've never had anything. 5.5 hours I had a tattoo on my back, and the pain didn't even compare to it.
You know what the thumbnail is for this video, don't you? Stand that side so I can get you in the sun. Yeah. That's quality. Well, it's not quality for you, but...
So yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Is he having a gold one?
I'm on a gold one.
Does he put it in or Jeff go somewhere else?
No, he does it. He has to speak to his technician. Get it all. He can't do nothing now because he has to wait for the gum go down and the ulcer to clear away, and because the ulcer is still going to be there for a bit.
Yeah. Does he give you any antibiotics?
Nothing.
Well, he said it'll go down now.
I said to him, when I first got to him, I said, I'm quite scared. I said, how bad is the pain going to be? He went, it'll be fine. Once I've numbed it, he said it'll be fine. He was lying. Clearly.
It's bad enough putting the needle in, isn't it?
You know when you hear bone crunching, literally, it was that. It was bad.
So how's he going to put the gold tooth in? Is he going like screw it into the bone?
Yeah. It's screwed in, yeah.
That'll be a bloody horrendous experience.
Well, he said to me, he said there's 2 procedures. He said he said really it needs to come out. That's the easiest, quickest way to get you out of pain. He said I could drill it, I could do a root canal. He said, but it's a very tricky process. He said, very tricky job.
You have to keep going back and do that. Can't do it on one, can you?
I said, listen, Jono. I said,
Jono.
I said, John, whip it out, man. Whip it out. You just got to go. He went, yeah, it's the best thing.
So what did that cost you then? Emergency appointment?
69 quid.
Oh, it's not too bad.
No. So, he said, go home now, put your feet up. Go home, put your feet up. He said, and relax. I said, you're joking, aren't you? I said, you got to go back to work.
What did he say?
He went, what kind of work is it? Is it heavy work or no? I went, I'm building. He went, shouldn't be doing that today. He said, you should be resting now. Should be resting. Go up, lie down. Literally, when he pulled it out, before he even started, he put the anaesthetic in my mouth, started prodding around with different instruments, said, can you feel that, can you feel that? And I was like, yeah, I can feel that, that still hurts, that still hurts. I had to take my jacket off. I said to him, I said, I've gone a lot, I have. He went, so have you had any breakfast? I went, no, not yet. So when he'd done it anyway, he pulled it out. I sat up on the chair, put my head between my legs.
Were you swaying?
And he says, do you feel faint? I went, I've gone all out. I said, my head's gone. I said, I feel dizzy. He went, yeah. He says, you're about faint. He says, you need to lie down on the chair, turn the light off. Put me right back on the chair. Yeah. So now, we better crack on, haven't we? That's that story. Better get a flag on.
Story time.
So, yeah, if everybody wants to know why I was on the live last night and I was ailed up, that's why. Because I was in that much pain with that tooth. 2 weeks I've had it, and I had an abscess. I didn't even know until the other day that it was an abscess. I just thought I'd bloody burnt myself on a piece of pizza.
So now I've finished laughing. We're moving on from that. Got some stone round, 2 ton of stone, piled it up at the back, so we've got a workable area. Save all the sludge. We've moved all the rocks out the way, and now we just need to
dig this bit out here and get a mix on. Get that concrete in. Now that's dried up across there, get them the rebar stuck in. But this now is just loads better to walk on. Trainers on. No requirement for wallies on here anymore. That's the update. Oh, and guess what? Very nice. It's raining again. Bloody hell. When will this weather?
Bloody hell.
Are you done?
Well, I'm feeling a lot better. My face isn't all hanging down on one side because the anaesthetic's wearing off.
So I feel a lot better. I've just had the dentist on the phone to give me a quote for my new tooth. £1,300 shaft.
Gold.
Gold tooth I'm having. I've always wanted one. Always wanted a gold tooth.
That's what happens when he gobs off, gets his teeth knocked out.
Aye. From the rough side of town, is it? Somebody put a comment on saying Kidsgrove's the rough side of town. Christ. Go the other side of town. Kidsgrove's lovely. Beautiful, in fact. Isn't it? We live in a nice area.
We do, yeah.
The quiet side of
Too.
White Hill.
What's going on with that? Why has it gone so bright?
I don't know. There you go. No,
What's happened?
I don't know.
Yep, it's coming back in.
There we go.
I don't know what happened there. The bloke just said to him, you'll have whatever blocks I give you.
And I said,
Whilst your other tooth's going, big lad.
and I went, huh? Oh yeah. Let us know in the comments if you ever had your front tooth pulled out or a tooth pulled out. And you feel me when I say the pain was bad. I was like a baby. Oh. It really hurt. It really, really hurt.
Have you parked over two spaces here?
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this clunge here. Try and get in this space with his bloody
He's coming a Range Rover.
Ah, it's alright. It doesn't matter if we damage it, does it? I'll move over for you, Popeye.
We've just rang Bristol Street.
Jesus.
It's moving over for another car nearly drives in a pallet of concrete blocks.
Copers.
Yeah, we just rang Bristol Street for a new van. See what they come back with.
Yep. Is anybody else struggling with the weather? We are struggling.
It's a nightmare. Get going. We've had a good few hours this morning.
Well, you have. While I was at dentist, I come back. He's moved a load of stone. Got a decent enough. We just need to get that area, that last bit of that footing concreted. Now that we've got that bottom part in, we've got the rebar stuck in. Ken fixed that in. Started digging out again after dinner, and it's absolutely thrown it down again. We thought, well, we can't go home again, so we better go pick up some more materials. I know it's going to cost us in fuel, keep having deliveries, but the wagon was full, see, yesterday. So can I get no more on? But
That's what it is, isn't it?
it is up in the comments anyway. Let us know when you want the next live. I asked him if I could save me tooth. He says it's gone in the shops, book it already. It's like, that's my property. How can you throw my property without asking me first? I've had that for 32 years. Jesus. Couldn't believe it. Just assume that you don't want your tooth.
Why would you want your tooth though?
So I could show YouTube
Oh.
the full tooth. Yeah. Well,
Trying to stop him puffing though.
oh, mate, I tell you, I'd have to be hit by a bloody truck. Stop me puffing.
We got a wedding on Saturday. I know I've told you.
But if you look, if I close my mouth and put my tooth up on my bottom, it's gone weird again.
I don't know why it's going.
The
The bottom tooth fills.
the bottom tooth fills the gap. So it doesn't look that hard, so I could actually get away with it and go,
And then you.
"Arrah!"
Oh,
What are you doing to me?
So it was rain. We got rained off of this afternoon. We went get some blocks. We come back. It's raining again. It's 5:10. We're still digging.
Still digging. What can you do? What can you do?
Here he is again in his natural habitat.
I dropped the tooth.
Oh my god. Is that what you're digging for? Oh, I can't even breathe, man. Hello down there.
What time is it?
It is 5:30.
5:30. I dropped my tooth down here at 9 o'clock this morning. Oh, we've got to go home until we found it.
So guys,
Oh god.
that's the end of the day. Just like to say,
Good evening. Time is it?
thanks for watching. It's been a bit of a random day today. We've done a few bits and bobs. We've been rained off. We've lost a tooth.
We found a tooth.
We dug for a tooth.
It doesn't look that bad now, does it?
No. Wait till your gold one's in.
I found a tooth. Oh Lord,
What you,
give me strength.
what you saying if they like what they see?
If you like what you see, keep watching, keep supporting. We'll keep giving you more. Simple.
Hit the like button, subscribe.
As always,